Hey, how's it going? My name is Les Durant, and I am here in Mineral Bluff, Georgia. We are about 5 miles from Tennessee and 5 miles from North Carolina, way up in the mountains, and we're about 1,900 feet up. And the history of this land is that there's a Native American stone circle that's about a mile from here, and we're about 1,900 feet up, and we have a bunch of trees and stuff like that. So a long time ago, back in the 1800s and maybe in the 1700s, there was a lot of settlers that moved up here. So there was a skirmish between the settlers and the Native Americans. And so what we may run into today is you may hear something like there was a battle here, or we fought here, or we we were jailed here, those kind of things. And then sometimes you may even hear the word chief. I've even heard painted neck come up. So let's just see what comes up. I'm going to be using an app called Spirit Talker, and a lot of people think that that app is, or those types of apps are loaded. And yes, a lot of those apps are. This app is not loaded. You don't have to pay for a dictionary, none of that stuff. I don't own the app. I own my own personal version of the app. I didn't create it. I'm not trying to sell it, anything like that. So, but I'm just letting you know that it works pretty well, and it has for, you know, uh, all the times that I've used it. And then I also use another program called Spirit Music Box. And the Spirit Music Box, it works as a good yes no meter. So if a spirit says yes, it'll go ding. If they say okay, it'll be ding ding. And then of course no is no. Now sometimes they like to manipulate that machine, and you can kind of tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these on, and I also have a K2 meter and a Rempod. So I'm going to turn these on first, and then I'll turn on the Spirit Music Box. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So I'm going to turn on the Spirit Talker first. There's one. And we may even get some results right away. So this right here is the Rempod. Okay. There we go. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and start these others. You'll notice it's quiet right now. Start. Start. Now there are some other things you may hear. You may hear Jeff come up. Jeff is one of the ghosts that we have here. He kind of helps the other spirits. And you also may hear my wife's grandmother, who's Florence. She's here all the time. And then you may even hear Gary. Gary is one of our resident ghosts too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and.
You can trust us.
Oh, thank you. Said you can trust us. Thank you. All right. And I do have it hooked up to a mixer so you can hear it. Is anybody here? What is your name? And every time I get a correct answer to one of the questions,
I'm upset.
Why are you upset? Just get out your bingo card. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off the Spirit Music Box now.
Patricia.
Oh, hi, Patricia. Ding, there's a name. That's my mom's name, too.
Outdoors.
Outdoors, yes. Okay, now the Spirit Music Box is going to calibrate. Okay, the only way that that'll go off is light, proximity.
What is in your hand?
There's nothing in my hand.
You are nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So we have three spirit talkers going.
Beside.
Beside, okay. Now the spirit music box. Just,
Prepare.
just like that. Okay. So
I worked here.
you did work here. What did you do? All right. So we've got a little bit of activity already. Thank you so much.
I
Okay.
can't find my way.
You can't find your way. Where are you trying to go? You also may hear the word caves come up because there's a lot of copper mines here. It's okay. This equipment will not hurt you in any way. Is there anybody else here? Patricia, you still here? Jeff, are you here?
Are you aware I'm here?
Yes, I am. What's your name?
Past.
How long ago?
I lost my life here.
You did. How did you do that? Thank you. Can you do that one more time for me? That's the spirit music box right there. Now it's pretty quiet. So sometimes what happens is that they
Yes, I can.
okay. Sometimes they're kind of shy, and then once they start to talk, then they
Guess
continue.
where I am?
Where are you?
Toy.
Now this is not a toy. Can anybody make that music box go off again? I know it's been a while since we've
The
talked.
battery.
You can use the battery. Take as much energy as you need. Want to say hi to Brown Dwarf?
C.
Hey, Brown Dwarf. So basically, what we're doing here is we have kind of a overabundance of.
Genevieve.
Oh, hello, Genevieve. An overabundance of spirit talkers and different apps that we use, and so right now, um, every time I ask a question, whenever we get a positive answer, like what is your name, Genevieve, then we count that as a hit. Anything that's kind of out of the ordinary, then that kind of takes it away. So, but now y'all are kind of quiet.
Child.
Ah, okay. See, just as I do that, a child. Okay, thank you. Oh, yes, the children like to play. Can you do that one more time? Thank you.
Eli.
Oh, hello, Eli.
I'm not aggressive.
That's okay. I just wanted to say hi to y'all. So basically, I just talk to them and just hang out. That's because that's really what we're doing.
Elric.
Elric.
Activity.
Yeah, we're getting activity. See, I get this. I get this. See, Elric. I get this Elric a lot. I don't know what it is. Elric. Thank you. Okay, that's yeah, kind of.
They mean you harm.
Who means me harm? Brown Dwarf says greetings to all positive spirits and hand pink waving. There we go. Can one of y'all make some noise? You don't have to be shy. Sometimes they are. It's okay. That's the way it goes. Okay. Well now. That's what I thought. Okay. All right. Can anybody come over here and use this light? Hey, yeah, hey, Chiro sounds.
Child.
Toy.
Oh, we got child. I got child again. Child again. There we go. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Yes. Okay. So that was interesting. We got child again.
It's us.
Okay. Which and who is us? How many people are here?
Did you hear me?
I did. I heard of Elric before.
Joshua.
Joshua. Okay. Hello, Joshua. Oh, your spirit talker said Elric too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Awesome. Yeah. So basically, I wanted to do this little impromptu session to also say hi to some of the groups too. If they
Angel. Daddy.
no, I'm not an angel. I am a daddy though. So I wanted to just invite some of the paranormal groups to, of course, Objects and Orbs, Squatchland 2, and Ghost Spirits and Apparitions Caught on Camera.
Animal.
Okay, so animals like, okay, what kind of animal? Alrighty. Ah, yes. Hey, Marty. All right, very good. Yes, thank you. Yeah, we we had a great time on there too. Yeah, you might.
I control this place.
You do. Okay, well, I control this side over here. Well, my wife does. You can if you can remember about the grandma, you might tell him about the grandma. Yeah, yeah, that's one of those things.
Unlikely.
Well, no, it's okay. S yes. So remember I said that Florence has, showed up and she showed up on the on the Marty show. That's right. And that was just incredible. And then, yeah, she shows up a lot. Uh, so yes, there you go. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the nice comments too. Uh, now, Jeff, are you here?
I see the lights. Speaking.
Okay. Well, good. I appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you. Yes, it's good to talk to you again. It's been a while. Um,
You hear US.
yes, I hear. Yeah, I hear you. It says sometimes it says I hear US, but it was yeah, yeah. And then is there anybody who can come over here and touch this like that? That's all you gotta do. It's not gonna hurt you in any way. I apologize for the mess in here. I'm gonna make it bigger and better and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, this is just kind of an impromptu say hi kind of a thing.
Mirrors.
Mirrors. What kind of mirrors? Ah, these window. Yeah, these windows are like mirrors actually. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move the spirit music box over here. So I'm gonna hit. Sorry,
I'm in my 40s.
you're in your 40s. Well, I'm in my
Your.
I'm in my late 50s. Okay. All right. Yes, I hear you. Okay, so we're gonna start this over here. Let's close that over. Anybody think we should restart it? It's up to you if if not, we can do it. But yeah, I wanna thank it.
Philip.
Hi, Philip. Remember how quiet it was a moment ago? Okay, so all right, here we go. So I'm using the Spirit Music Box. It's loading, and this is just a couple bucks too. All right, here we go. So I just wanted to pop on, and because we had some discussion about orbs and stuff, and just stuff. So I just want to say hi. All right.
George.
Hi, George. Good to talk to you. Okay, so this is calibrating now. All righty.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Les. Hello. How are you doing? And I'm here in Mineral Bluff, Georgia. In Mineral Bluff, Georgia.
Kid.
You look the same.
I usually do. Sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Um, so I was just telling everybody that where I'm at, this we're way up in the mountains in an area where there's a lot of pines, and down in the valley there was a Native American stone circle. So there's a skirmish in between the people that were the settlers that appeared, and I think that they were Scottish. You may also hear that word come up. Um,
My
eh,
childhood. James.
Hello, James. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank you. And yeah, it's really nice up here. Actually, we we had some tree. We had a bunch of rain, and the trees kind of fell down. Actually, uh, one of these times I'll just kind of like throw some stuff up here. Maybe I need to do this more often since I pay for it. Shoot. Okay. All right. Who else here now? This will not hurt you in any way. What's your name? Oh, we had James here a moment ago.
What happened to me?
What? Well, I'm not sure what happened.
English.
Anniversary.
Hmm. Okay. All right. That was kind of interesting. Now, if y'all happen to see anything weird behind me, let me know because I've had people say that yeah, they do see stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've had people say that they can see stuff happen behind me when I'm doing this. So thank you, and I appreciate
I
everybody.
feel hopeless.
Why do you feel hopeless? You don't have to feel hopeless. It's okay. You're free now. You're free to go. See how it just kind of like ooh. It was kind of really busy. Then all of a sudden it like mellowed out. All right. Well, that's okay. Anybody would anybody like to say hi? It got like way quiet,
When?
like right now. That was kind of cool right there. That did that. Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, my name is Les, and I know that you're here. Can anybody make a noise? Sure did get quiet. Are there any
I
Cherokee?
can scare you.
Well, you could try, but I don't get scared that easy. Are there any Cherokee here? That's probably it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Governor. Are you here, Chief?
I'm in the
Aggressive.
shadows.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I thank you and welcome to here to this session. We just want to like to thank you for showing up, um, and we appreciate and we respect your land. And thank you so much for that. And I've got a
Jesus.
no. I'm not Jesus. No. Um, but I do have a stepdaughter who's Native American. She's Navajo.
I live on.
You do live on, yes.
Unfinished business.
Okay. Yes, you do live on, and there is unfinished business. Okay. What kind of unfinished business? They got quiet again. Well, okay. Well, I appreciate you still hanging around. Are you still here? What? Anybody here? What's your name? Oh. Thank you, Brown Dwarf. Put me on the big screen. Oh, hey, all right. Woo.
Beside.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Did you yeah, Brown Dwarf, did you hear that when I asked about the Native American yeah, the Cherokee yes. Thank you.
Bottom.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Now, do you have Brown Dwarf, do you have any questions for the spirits? Or actually, would you like to join the podcast? Ooh,
Wrong area.
wrong area. You could actually join the podcast if you want.
Welsh.
Welsh. Okay, we got Welsh this time.
I can make it cold.
That's interesting because like I I was kind of like this. I was kind of like hoo kind of cold a little bit. All right. Even the Rempod just look kind of like yeah. I think I yeah. That is kind of interesting. One of these times I need to turn this on here too. Now we don't have to do all spirit talking tonight, but we can. Oh, all right.
Fortune.
All right, fortune. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, now, Brown Dwarf, you're gonna have to friend me on Facebook, unless you have already, and then I will send you a code. Wait. Here we go. Never mind, because this changes. All right, copy.
Donald.
There we go. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna do this just like this. Bam, boom. Now it's open to anybody. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, because that's actually a good thing to do. All right. We'll try that. Who knows? Hey, I've never actually done that before. So,
Surgery.
yeah, yeah. Hey, Browndorf, how's it going? Oh, there you are. Hey, all right. Add a
The
stream.
loft.
How's it
Hey, what's
going? Good evening.
good? How you? Where you at?
Here, hang on. Let's see. I think I might need to take this off of the big
Never actually
screen.
done that before. So,
Surgery.
Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hey, Browndorf, how's it going?
I'm
Good,
sorry.
man. How are
Oh,
you?
there you are. Hey, all right. Add a stream.
The
I'm
loft.
good. Where you at?
Good evening.
Where you at?
I'm in Los Angeles, and I think I need to turn off the big screen here.
Are you too scared?
Okay, yeah, that's all right.
Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah, take your
So
time.
I'm gonna
You're
tap
good.
back out and tap back in.
All right, sounds good. All right, yeah. So, wow,
Open
Land.
your mind.
open my mind. Woo. I was thinking,
Her
maybe I
voice.
could. Maybe I could put my headset on. That might help too. Who knows? Look at that though. Oh, it's right under me. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I see. Here we go. All right.
Boom.
There you are, sir. Okay. All right. So here we go.
Johnson.
Johnson. Ooh, got a name too. Okay. So maybe this might help a little bit. How's it's nice to meet you, sir. And where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Victorian.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this off here. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. All right. I can see you there. There we go. And let's see. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Did you happen to
Abandon.
you got your abandoned? You're not abandoned.
I move things.
Oh, okay. That is kind of strange because like Brown Dwarf just left. So that was kind of
Death is not the end.
right. Death is not the end. That's the first time I ever heard that on here. My goodness. Okay. All right. Hey, there we go. Oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. All right. Yeah. So if anybody has the link, if you want the link, just tap in and enjoy. Yeah, it's what it's all about because I'm sure it changes. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, there we go. All right.
Graveyard.
Graveyard. All right. There you go. Hey,
There.
there you go.
Sorry about that. Got a little squirrely there.
That's all right. All right. So yeah. Now, did you get to hear the history?
Briefly about
I will appear.
the stone circle down in the valley.
Yeah.
Yes, and I heard the little bit of music play after you mentioned the native chief, possibly too. So that was
Right.
interesting.
Yeah.
They left me.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, basically, it for me it happens to it gets quiet whenever the and it that goes off too. Like it's just kind of nuts because like especially when I'm talking about them too, that's kind of a confirmation. It's kind of like okay or yes, and every time they know. I mean, it's like even right here, like they can hear me. They can't hear you because I turned off my speaker. So in case you need you want to turn it on again, but
Right.
Robinson.
now every time we get a last name, that's golden too
I was
because
killed.
who killed you? Um, because we can actually take a first name and a last name and we can put it together and then we can look up obituaries for this area and
Stream.
we have I have a perfect match by
Record.
a record. Yes, we do. That we're able to pull that up. It's an obituary, but we have a perfect one, and his name is Gary.
You're
Um,
okay here.
yeah, Gary Williams, and he likes to hang outside. He's one of our we he's one of our ghosts, but originally he was called a poltergeist, and then but he didn't really like that, and kind of find out that he was he's an older gentleman, and but he is from our house, or not from our house, from our area.
Yeah.
Actually, what I'll do is let me just show this here to you really quick since we're on here and present. So share screen. All right, and this right here. Okay, so in fact, it was next month actually that
Electric.
that is our anniversary, and so my wife, we were going to go down to this place in Helen, Georgia. It's kind of a German town, and so I said, "Well, honey, get your debit cards and all that." And she's like, "Okay." She goes for a debit card. She can't find it, and so she's freaking out. And then I'm like, "All right, well, let's go to Walmart, and see what happens. See if you lost it there. Didn't have it." Then I also work at a radio station, so I went to the radio station. They didn't have it, didn't find it. So I'm like, well, hon, why don't you just transfer your money to my debit card and we'll just use it? Like, all right. So then I go to find my debit card and guess what? It is gone. It's just gone. Like, oh, great. And then she's like, "No, hon, you need to get out the spirit talker. You need to get out the spirit talker and ask him." So we're like, "Okay, who's here?" And then it says, and then he said, "I like talking." Like, all right. And then they said, "Can't breathe." Now remember, we have those mines here, the Burra Burra copper mines that I was kind of telling you about. So we get that occasion. And then it said concern, like, of course, and then it said desperate, like, all right. Then said Enid, and now Enid comes into the picture here in a little bit, and then it says money right down here, and then keep going, and then what's your name? So I said, well, my name is Les, and then it said right, and then he said, I worked here, and then I said, "Well, what's your name?" And then it said Williams. And now that I just said that, it's interesting because a lot of people that would be their last name in their, in some of those businesses, right? Where they say, their last name, hey, I'm Durant or he's Williams or that kind of a thing. So that would make sense. And then it said, and then Gary. I'm like, all right, Gary, great. And then and it said, well, we when did you die? And it said ancient time, and then it said died very recently. And then we said, oh, you're Gary the poltergeist, and then it said you're misinterpreting me. And then it says how, and then it said village, my home. So I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and look Gary up. Well, this is where I'm from, Mineral Bluff, Georgia. There's like maybe 500 people here, and he recently died May 16, 2022. Right?
Wow.
Did you just hear that go off?
Mhm.
That just went off. Okay. Yeah. And okay, and he was born in McKaysville, which is literally like 5 miles from here. Now here's the interesting thing is that remember how it said can't breathe?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, he was a mining captain and he was also a mine rescue team at Cherokee, which is around this area. And then Enid, I think, could be his wife Edith. That's kind
Okay.
of what I think. So now they don't hang out back here. So I mean, that's almost like a perfect match. I mean, you can't do any better than that, right? Um, so so I talked to him quite a bit. Now, him and his wife, he does like to ring the chimes. Um, because and we've even had times where yeah, just like that. We've even had times where he those chimes will be ringing and there is no wind whatsoever. So and I even have pictures of a video of the chimes going like this, which is nuts. And then so that's Gary and his wife Edith. And then back here, um, we came up with the name Jeffrey, and I don't know his last name offhand, but we also found an obituary for him. He really likes to help the other spirits move on.
Wow.
And his name comes up quite often back here. I'm gonna fade this back up now and see. Jeff, are you here? We'll see. Um, he likes to make the spirit music box go off as well. And then my wife, her grandmother Florence, she's always here. Uh, she showed up on the Marty show like the moment we were talking about her. It said Florence, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh,
So
I must have seen that because I did check out Marty's show for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Hazel.
Oh, hello, Hazel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, so Hazel's here. Hazel, are you from this we also get the word settlement. Are you from
Thomas.
oh, Hazel Thomas? Maybe. Um while I'm asking questions, yeah, I'm gonna look up Hazel Thomas, right?
Almost.
Okay. So Hazel, let's say Hazel. Oh, and do you have any questions for me, sir?
Yeah, quick one. So do you think Gary and his wife are together in spirit realm there, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hazel. Oh, Hazel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is Guilford County, North.
Myself.
Yeah. Oh, Dahlonega. Oh, yeah. There's. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen with you here just to see
Harriet.
why I'm freaking out because, um, yeah. See, it all kind of just went nuts here, didn't it? Just like just now. Okay. So let me share this with you. And this is why.
Burnt.
Okay, so sorry that yeah. Let me come over here to this and see where I was. Right. Oops. Oops.
Mason.
Oh. Now see. Now it's going nuts again. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Obituaries. Search for Hazel Thomas. Okay. Guilford County, North Carolina. Um. So Hazel Thomas obituary, Dahlonega, which is not too far from here. Um. Wow, yeah, and then of Dahlonega could very well be yeah, see, yeah, Albany, Georgia, but Douglasville, maybe Dahlonega. And do you hear that going off behind me?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, let me unshare this. Um, so these are kind of things that
Choking.
choking and put all these together and then you can just kind of get a log and see but I mean it gets kind of nuts but like you can hear like every time I was going through it now if I was to rewind this back yeah uh
Sacred ground. Night.
He will harm you.
ooh okay who's gonna harm me? I'm not here to hurt anybody but it did say sacred ground and night because
Hmm.
like those were two different and that just okay all right cool yeah.
I respect you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I respect you too. I appreciate that. It's all about respect, and that's what it is. And so, but really the main thing I just wanted to get on here about was I wanted to be able to show people that these these apps are not loaded. They're pretty spot on, and
Murder.
that they they pretty well work when you talk to them and get some pretty good response. Um, but anybody can do it. And the main thing that I tell everybody to, and I really appreciate you coming on too, just boom, spot a moment like that. I really appreciate that. That's what I like because
Yeah, I
that's what
appreciate the invite, man.
it's all about. It's all about the public and just get
I'm
on and
alone here.
you're not alone here. You don't worry about it. But that anybody can do it just with an old cell phone. Just if you got an old cell phone,
Chase.
Chase. I don't know. Every once in a while, you get like one or two words that are kind of, um, but yeah, if you've got an old cell phone, that's what all these are. All these are old cell phones. My mom gave me the one with the music box on it, and all these ones that are going off. They don't have
Good spirits here.
good. Well, thank you. That's what we want. Good spirits.
My home.
Yes, thank you. And then I just have all these going into a mixer, but these are just all old like Samsung phones or whatever. You just download the app as long as you can get on the Wi-Fi, then you can do it. And then
Okay.
if you do it under, you can create a family plan on there, and you can have as many as you can download on. So you can use as many as long as you can get on a Wi-Fi. Then that's cool. You can do
I
exactly
once lived here.
that. Okay.
Damage.
Hmm. What's your name? Um, so the more you have, you could do this just exactly what I'm doing too. And the main thing is just be respectful, and just talk to people like you would anybody. Really
Right.
that's the way to do it because I got a question.
Josh.
Hello, Josh. I have a question.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished. That was seems like I heard that. I have a question for you. If to kind of put you a little bit on the spot,
Yeah,
what
no
would
worries.
be what would be your perfect heaven?
My perfect excuse me, my perfect heaven would be um Peace on earth.
Enid.
Oh, Enid. There's that Enid. Okay, sorry to interrupt. There's that Enid that came out. This is kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah. I see you smiling. Okay. Yes. Peace on earth. Excellent. Right. Okay. And we both know that the resurrection hasn't happened, right? Not that
Well,
I.
according to some, but I feel like it has in some ways.
Yeah. But I
But
mean,
most people think it hasn't.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, and exactly. That's why I'm saying, hell, maybe there has been. Um, but
Castle.
So, yeah, castle. So, because some people say, "Oh, well, I want to be with my family," stuff like that. Well, I don't necessarily want to be with your family, right? But I would like to be.
Mirror.
I'd like to be out. There's that mirror word again. I'd like to be in L.A. hanging out on the beach. I'd like to be able to fly back to Guam if I want to do that.
Hey,
Midnight Midwest Night Watcher says hi. You know, so, um, so that is kind of that's kind of a thing where that's how it explains the spirit world is that
Dangerous.
we can all still be floating around together, right? Because it would, excuse me, it'd be nice for me to be able to go out to LA and see, whoever. And my mom, she probably doesn't want to go to LA, but she can go see her parents up in Idaho or up in Montana. So that would be a perfect heaven for her. So if you start connecting everybody's perfect heaven, um, even Christian or maybe even not Christian, but just a higher belief of a better world for you would be that. And that's just my personal thing. I don't know, um, if that makes sense or not.
yeah,
Um,
no, I feel you on that, man.
but yeah, so uh and of course who created all this is the higher spirit. And if you believe in God, if you believe in Allah, whoever you believe in,
Hmm.
it's that higher spirit is still up there. Because now, do we know everything about him? No. There's that part that we just don't know. That's uncomprehendable part. And
Hmm.
so that's how we can still include everything that we that makes everything still fit. At least that's just my belief. I don't know. What do you think?
I once again I feel you on that, and I know you had maybe a little trouble
Whew.
maybe explaining yourself, but I think
Okay.
I get what you mean, and I agree.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've had such great response. I mean, literally past 6 months or whatever I started doing this, and I'm just glad that everybody's also kind of doing the same thing. And it's a fun hobby, it's a fun thing, but it like I said, I want to be able to teach people, grassroots, and say, hey, here you go, this is what you want to do. And if you want to say, hey, can we do this tomorrow, and I'll teach you more how to, each thing to do. Yeah, of course. That's what it's all about.
That's so
Because
cool, man.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah.
And you said it right now, grassroots. I used that word just the other day, also just to kind of mention this stuff because I come from a Bigfoot and as of late a lot
Oh.
of UFO activity, so that kind of background and
Oh,
but
alright.
it like like a lot of us say nowadays that it's all connected, and so I do
It
believe like
is.
the spirit realm as well, and it's there's so much that's just tied together. I feel a lot of things are tied, if not everything.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't really hit the paranormal stuff too hard, but it's weird because Bigfoot, I feel a lot of it is paranormal, although some people would disagree. Um, so yeah, it's like I don't put myself in a box there because I know there's a lot more, especially when you get into Bigfoot. I mentioned the others, so all
Oh,
this other
yeah.
stuff is included. And I believe didn't you show some Bigfoot stuff on Marty's show as well?
Yeah, I've got, a bunch of new yeah, I do have a bunch of new Bigfoot stuff, some
Right
Bigfoot
on.
pictures too. And
Cool.
yeah, oops, sorry, let me turn that off so it doesn't kinda get in the way. Yeah, I went to my mom's house recently, and,
Okay.
yeah, so and sh that's where she has the Bigfoot tree.
Oh,
Did I show you those?
No, I don't think so. That would probably stuck with me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so let me as we're doing this here, let me look through this here. This is camera. There we go. All right. Good thing to do is especially if you start photographing or doing whatever is good a good there's another program for Android called CX File Explorer.
Okay.
Perfect. It's perfect for finding stuff.
And I'm
Okay.
an iPhone guy, but it's good to know.
Uh, E E ES File Explorer for iPhone. Yes.
ES File Explorer.
Yeah. E is in Edwards. S is in Sam. Yeah. That's the only thing I know for that one. There we go. Yeah. And let's see. You might even be able to find a little bit better one. Okay. Now here's what we're gonna do.
I'm writing that
Uh,
down now.
yeah. Since we're kind of switching over, okay, right? Since we're switching over to Bigfoot here, I'm going to so what I'm going to do is while we're talking, I'm going to transfer this over to my drive, and I'm going to show you all the Bigfoot stuff that I came up with, even my mom's house,
Right on.
and I even call this the Bigfoot tree. All right, there we go, and that should be good. All right, yes. Okay, so I'm going to copy that and look over here. Good thing you can do is if you're networked with any of your computers, you can do that as well. And there we go. Let's do pics, and then we'll do. I'm going to create a folder here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm all about teaching people how to do stuff, too. So, if
And
I'm going to,
I'm always open to learning, man. I appreciate it.
oh, no problem. So, I'm creating a folder as we speak. There we go, and okay, Bigfoot, and there, paste. All right, and then I'll show you how fast this is. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to research on my computer. Now, do you have an Apple computer too?
Yeah, but that's nowhere near me. That's in another
Okay.
state.
Okay. All right. Well, if you happen to get a Windows computer, there's another program I use. It's called Everything, and all the programs I use, I've been using it forever and ever and ever. So
Okay.
we're gonna do
Everything
that.
forever.
Yes, and here's what I'm gonna do. And I mean, shoot, you can't learn if you can't see it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you my screen. And all right, so here's everything. All right, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna type in Bigfoot. Just like that. Okay, see how quick that was?
Hmm.
These are all the ones that I just downloaded. It's just like that, very easy. Okay, now what we're gonna do, the way that we're gonna look at these is another free program, and it's called IR Fan View, and it's also free. So let's do this. I'm gonna share this with you and present, and there we go. Share screen. Now we're gonna be talking about some Bigfoot. This is the Bigfoot tree. Okay. Now, this is in my mom's backyard.
Okay.
And yeah, the interesting
Yeah.
thing is, let's think about this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm already off the bat. I see that parallel.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Right. And then do you see how it's laid in between one,
Hmm.
two, three? Actually, oh yeah, it's actually, yeah, like
Oh yeah.
one, two. Yeah. Okay. So how in the world, right? I mean, like, how in the world? Oh, right. Okay. So, and this is just literally steps into my mom's backyard.
Hmm.
I discovered this not too long ago. All right. Let's
And
see.
is she in Georgia also?
Yeah, she lives about 5 miles from me.
Right on.
Yeah. So here's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Looks
yeah, look at
broken. Doesn't look cut.
that. No. Look at that. Right there.
Nice.
Yep. Yep.
And you, I see that.
Yeah. And then you can
Wow.
actually see her, and she has a cabin style house over here, and her grass over there. And it's just right there.
Cool.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no,
And
and I totally believe it. And you know what's cool is that I've had this happen at my
yeah.
place, and I do have
Really?
a video I do have video of it, and yeah, so
Wow.
I called it a wedgie because it was wedged in between a bunch of trees like that too, man.
Really?
Yes,
Really? Oh
sir.
my
And at the
gosh.
end of it, I
Okay.
think at the end of it, there might have even been like a placement where it made it look like a X, because you know how people focus on these X's and stuff like that. So that
Right.
was pretty interesting too. But very very cool, man. I like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, thank you.
how does mom feel about it?
Oh, once okay, once I started telling her about, hey, I'm also a Bigfoot, I mean, a UFO researcher and all that. And my dad even said, well, when I was in the Navy, we kind of saw one. And then, but I told
Mm.
her, but I told her, I said that, I think that there's a tree in your backyard. I swear that the only way it could be there is a Bigfoot. And she's kind of laughing and all that. But then I showed her, and then she's like, yeah, and that's really what it looks like. And but I also have arch pictures as well. I mean, down the hill from me, literally down the hill. Yeah, so and where I'm at right here, we're about 10 miles away from a Bigfoot museum as well.
Right, and I'm familiar with that museum. It's a huge museum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think I remember you mentioning that, and
Yeah.
that museum is definitely on my list.
Awesome.
Yeah, we have a couple museums. So I'm in the Willow Creek, California. So
Is
you
that
know where
maybe
The Patterson Gimlin footage was
Oh,
shot.
yes, yes, okay,
Yeah,
alright.
so that's where I'm at.
Oh, okay. In
Yeah,
the Green
that's
Triangle at that area?
Emerald Triangle.
Emerald Triangle, yep.
Yeah,
The
Humboldt County,
You can come
and
see me anytime. Anytime, you can come see me anytime.
all right, dude. Well,
You can stay
doors.
in this room.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
dude, my doors are open as well, and dude, I've had a lot of activity, and I know we're gonna
Yep,
be sharing more stuff here in the future, but I got a
awesome,
lot of stuff on video that I could share with you, and I post on my channels.
awesome,
Um, and yeah, man, everything from the orbs to I found tracks,
good.
different types of structures. And
Ooh.
as of late, since I'm in Los Angeles now, because we opened up a smoke and skate shop, my
Oh,
brother and I.
awesome.
Yeah, man, we've been getting a lot of the UFOs out here, bro, and it's just been wild.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Awesome,
very
awesome.
interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, I keep getting them, and I keep going back because there's so many that I haven't processed yet with my just with all my stuff. I've got so many, and then it's so crazy to say, oh well, this one's fair, and this one's like whatever, but
Right.
once I go back and find them, then I see stuff that's like even better. My anniversary for my UFOs is literally coming up on the 29th of June.
Nice.
So I'm wanting to maybe redo the my very first one and show the triangle at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like, oh my gosh, because that's crazy. Uh,
And excuse me, you mean by like what, reposting it or something, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
with the new footage added,
Yeah.
because I've got just the basic footage at the end, but whatever we did, across the top, there's also another image that follows it. And a lot of people a lot of people have said, "Oh, it's a sun flare or something like that." But
Yeah.
when you get to the end, you can see it's a triangle. It's a triangle like that, and you
Nice.
zoom in, you can actually see windows. And I think
Whoa.
even I did it on Marty's show too. I think we were looking at that, and it's like,
Okay.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you did it there, I must have seen it.
Woo.
And yeah, man, I've been definitely keeping an eye out for, it being like objects that were used to, like balloons, bugs,
Hmm.
birds, the
Yep.
logical stuff, and then of course the sun flares and like video, like the camera artifacts, that
Hmm.
that tend to pop up sometimes.
Right.
And yeah, I've been ruling all that stuff out, and yeah, man, it's weird when you zoom in, or if you get good quality gear, the stuff that you were picking up is just, it's pretty mind blowing. But and
Right.
it's really happening. I know for some people it's hard to swallow, but it's happening. It's happening now. It's been
Right.
happening, and yeah, it's just a matter of tapping into whatever it is and that you're into,
Yeah.
and.
Yeah, and and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of post this link in some of the groups too, that they don't necessarily get a chance to see some of the podcasts that are about the science that they try to talk about, that they understand, but sometimes they don't completely understand.
Mhm.
And they're but it's just one of those things where they need more and more and more evidence, but when you provide it, then it makes it harder for them to say, well, that's what you're talking about, bugs and bugs and dust and all this other stuff. No, you know, no. But and I always offer my, just like I did right now, I think I'm going to do this more often, where I'll offer the link. Anybody who wants to join, feel free to join.
And
you know
I've been actually doing that on my channel. I've been offering because YouTube. I don't know if you use StreamYard, I think, but YouTube,
Mhm.
if you don't have StreamYard, has the option for the invite of one guest,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, so that
Hmm.
and I've been putting it out there if anyone wants to jump on with me. And actually, Midwest Night Watchers, I was on with them. So Chiro Sounds and Midwest. I
Hmm.
was just recently on their show. I believe it was Father's Day, and had a blast there. And so I'm always open to this, man. So anytime you want to,
All
do
right.
this, give me a buzz, let me know, and I'm sure we'll exchange information and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do keep in touch with Marty as well, so you could
Okay.
reach me through her as well, man. And I do
Yeah.
want to keep in touch with you because I do like
All
your
right. Appreciate it.
vibe and what you're doing, and I'm sure you'll probably dig some of the stuff I'm getting
Heck
as well,
yeah.
and definitely learn and grow from each other.
Yeah, and I've got a good friend in the UK too that needs guests as well. So, and
Hey,
Marty actually knows who he is, Russ Kellett.
okay.
So yeah, good guy. Well, hey, it's been good talking to you, and
Likewise, and
yeah.
thank you.
uh,
And actually, I've been on Marty's show too, man. So
Okay, right on.
yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, so
cool. So yeah,
we'll get some stuff together and
yeah.
do a big sitting around the fireplace and all that, and
Hey,
you know.
and I'll take you up on that offer that you coming
All right,
over, man. And like I said, the doors are open on this side,
that's
and
right.
I
Come
appreciate
on
it, bro.
in.
And I did share this out on my channel and on my
All right.
Discord, man.
All right.
All
Thank you
right.
so much. I
Cheers.
appreciate it. All
Take
right.
care,
Well,
bro.
I'm gonna let you go, and you have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Good night.
Talk to you later. All right. All right. Yeah. Brown dwarf. Wow. That was awesome. Pretty impromptu, and I'm good for as long as y'all want to go. What do y'all want to talk about? If you want to get into the chat here. All righty. And we can do. Oh, I know. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do an invite. So if you would like to do an invite, by all means, here we go. And yes, there we go. Okay. Anybody wants to join? Feel free to join. Very simple. Um, yeah, there we go. And so what we may do is restart the Spirit Talkers. If you want to do that, or if you want to talk about UFOs, if you want to talk about if you want to do a spirit talking, any of that stuff, then that's cool, because I see there's like four of y'all here, so which is cool. And we may just do that. Or if not, we may just say goodnight. I really don't want to do that though. Okay. Well, we are up to the hour mark, and really appreciate it. Had some great interaction. But thank you so much, and I want to say good night to Midnight Watcher, Midnight Midwest. See, yeah, I need to go to bed. Uh, no, too early. Oh, I know, but it's like it's one. It's almost two here. Okay. Well, you got to tell me what you want me to talk about. Midwest Night Watchers. There we go. Midnight. Never mind. Yeah, it's getting crazy out here. And let's see. And Brown Dwarf's probably still here hanging out. That was an awesome interview. Thank you so much. Had a good time with that, and we got it. We're gonna get everybody on here. I need to see if my friend in Texas is still awake. That'd be kind of cool. Just kind of say, hey, let's wake some people up. All right. Oh, hey, I know. Well, the spirit talkers are actually still going. Uh,
Are you frightened?
no, I'm not frightened. I'm gonna see if you just do this all in, just because that's what you do, right? Okay. I'm gonna see if some people are awake and see if they would like to join. That'd be kind of fun. All right, and there we go. Oh, more spirit box. Okay. Oh, we yeah. There we go. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do a.
Open your mind.
That was kind of weird. Open my mind. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the speaker like that. Yeah. Hello. All right. That way we can be heard. Okay. Very
Yes, I'm
good.
here.
Very good. Okay. You're here. Yes, you're here. Okay. So we have some spirit boxes. Okay. All right. Are y'all still here? What's your name? Just like that.
His voice.
That's my name is Les, and we are using spirit boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and restart them all. So then that way we're there we go. And turn that one off.
There.
There, yeah, there. There you go. It's like there you go. Start, stop. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and restart them. Okay, and we do have a guest. Oh, hey, we have Midwest. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up?
Not much. How you doing, sir? Nice to meet
Good.
you.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I appreciate you looking in, and welcome to Georgia. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna restart this spirit music box. Okay.
Scar.
Oh, scar. Oh, you don't have a scar. You don't have a scar anymore. Anyway. Okay. Who else? What's your name? Is there anybody here who'd like to say hello?
It was me.
Okay. Then also, this is calibrated. Did you?
Oracle.
Oh, Oracle. I got
We
that.
live on.
I got that word again. Oracle. I don't know
Wow.
what Oracle means. I got that the other day. All right. Yes, you do live on.
Oracle's in like a spirit, like
Yeah.
a soothsayer.
Oh, okay. I don't know what. Maybe that's what that. Yeah. Yeah. I would probably say. Yeah.
Like
Oh.
like an
Man.
like the oracles from the Greek mythology.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's a very good answer. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna restart the spirit music box, and all right, let it do its thing. And then also we got a K2 meter too. Don't know if we're gonna get anything on that. I did get some batteries for it though. And then the Rempod. Okay. Now, were you here earlier for the Native Americans?
No, I worked seconds. My wife was here listening to you, so that's why I got on. I got home at midnight our time.
Oh, okay. And where are you at?
Illinois.
Illinois. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, we're not too far from there. We're about 350 miles from Metropolis.
Yep.
Good to know. Let's see. All right. Anybody here? What is your name? Thank
I
you.
can scare you.
Mm, no, I'm not. That's not scared. Can you make a noise for me? So basically, I have these hooked up into another little.
I'm really here.
You are really here. A little mixer, just so you can hear them better. And they have the wires coming out of the audio ports, except for that one because that one doesn't need one. It's loud enough. And these are, yeah, of course, and these are all old phones that don't have service. As long as you can get on Wi-Fi with them.
Please stay back.
Okay. As long as you can get on Wi-Fi with them, then you can. If you have a family plan, you can put them on whatever phone you have. It doesn't matter. I even have an old Motorola um, that was given to me, and I've got. Oh, wait, make sure you have Velcro on the backs, and that way, if anything happens, hey, but I got a bunch of these Samsung
Smoke.
phones, and in fact, this one right here has caught UFOs too.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, all right. So, but any let's see.
Mabel.
You got different apps on all the phones then?
Actually, I have the same. I have the same apps on all the phones. Like so, like each one has Spirit Talker. They most of them have the Spirit Music Box, but I like this one down here better. I like the it's got a really good mic in it, so I think it hears better. But it'll work on any of them. So like if you have two, you could do the Spirit Music Box and you could do the Spirit Talker, and it's all of like maybe $8 total.
Bodies below.
Yes.
Run.
Oh, hello, Ron. That's Oh, Ron. Okay.
I like it here.
Well, I like it here too. Sorry, they like to interrupt occasionally. But yeah. But yeah,
It's
so
a good
you
idea.
Turn your volume up.
it's like, ooh, it's a good idea. Then another thing that you can do is, have you ever used a spirit box?
It's a good idea.
Uh oh.
Josh.
Oh, hello, Josh. Looks like, oh no, looks like we lost Mr. Midnight Watcher. Oh no, that's not good.
Memories here.
What kind of memories here? Well, okay. So we are here talking about Spirit uh Talker, Spirit Music Box, and
Sacred.
Sacred again. Okay, all right.
I was a witch.
Hey, there you go. Welcome back.
Yeah, I got kicked out for some reason.
That happens occasionally in this business here. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever used a spirit box?
Yeah, we got some apps on we got some new Samsung tablets, and then we actually bought a spirit box, and one's a radio, and it can scan backwards, and we got EMF meters, and
Nice. Excellent.
we want to do a show here coming up pretty soon on it whenever we can.
That'd be great. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off.
Josh.
Yeah, that name came up twice. Josh. Okay. Nice to meet you, Josh. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I love the spirit box itself. Sometimes my wife has kind of a hard time hearing it, but we've done a
You've
live.
got to be careful.
Yeah, well, you do.
Choking.
Choking. Let's see. Oh, I might even. Let's see. I'm thinking here if I have a plug-in for it. I might not. Um, I've even done a live one here on podcast as well, to where we can record it and then rewind it while we're doing it.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, so that's kind of a fun thing that you can do as well. I do that
I'm
with
right next to you.
uh,
Join us.
Well, yeah, we wanted to do a lot. We always do live shows on
that's
our channel, so we wanted to do a live one, and maybe you can join us.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, just you can email me, or actually you can email me objectsandorbs@gmail.com. You can always look me up on Facebook too, Objects and Orbs. And
Victor.
oh, Victor, hello, Victor. That is yeah,
Florence.
Florence. Yeah, Florence. Yeah, Victor and Florence. Right on, Florence. That's my wife's grandmother. Right on.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
nice.
Ta-da. Oh man, yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Like if you rewind all the way back to the beginning of this, you'll hear me talking about
Atmosphere.
Florence. And oh yeah, and of course Victor is her grandpa. Anyway, so yeah. That's kind of nice. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so I love when that kind of stuff happens, and it's yeah. I mean that's golden, you know.
Yeah.
That happens
I
all.
can't find my way.
I can help you with that.
The
Uh
battery.
you can use as much
Play.
as play. You can use as much as you like. But anyway, so I've got it going on a mixer, and then I have it coming down here just so I can turn it up and down. And then one of these days I'll even have maybe USB powers for them too, because I've got so many more. But I think after a certain amount of spirit talkers, they tend to get too busy, and
Oh, yeah.
but um, it's it's cool being able to have one pick up a word and have the other one pick it up later, or another one. And even like oracle, that word oracle, how in the world does that come up? Yeah, it might be in some dictionary somewhere, but it ain't going to be in nothing that you get on another app you have to pay for every month, right? These you just pay for one time, and that's it. And you don't even have to have service. You're done. You can take it in the car with you, and just but you got to be cool with it, as you know. But as long as you're, most paranormal investigators are respectful, so that's a good thing. But but the good thing too is you can also teach people how to use them and comfort them. I've had so many times where I've had people use them, and it'll say beside you. This girl, she really wanted to talk to to her dad, and he was gone, and it said, "I'm beside you." And it's like, all right, and she about cried.
Oh,
Um,
my.
so now I can guarantee if my wife is out there right now, if I say, "Honey, your grandma showed up again," she's like, "I know. Let me get back to sleep." I mean, that's how many. So I even have her on a YouTube, where Grandma Florence shows up, and so it's on Objects and Orbs on my YouTube channel too. And so when you see that, you'll be like, I heard that.
All
So yeah,
right.
yeah. So it's very special. But I think I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up. But it was good talking to you, and I think I'm gonna do more of these, just kind of hanging out and see what happens.
All right, cool. My
So,
wife wanted me to tell you that also Oracle is like in tarot cards and Oracle cards for reading.
oh, okay. Oh, so that makes sense, because sometimes they don't know that this equipment has been invented. So yeah, this equipment has, and I tell them that this equipment has been invented so we can talk to you. Thanks, Chiro. Um, that this equipment's been invented so we can talk to you, and there's no witchcraft, or there's no nothing like that. It's that kind of stuff. It's all but it's just app so that we can talk to you now, which is great. And but that's great. Yeah, that makes it that makes it cool. So yeah, but thank you so much, and I appreciate all your feedback too, and I'm excited to talk to y'all more about it too.
Yeah, well, we'll have to have you on. We'll do a live session with your stuff
Okay,
and
that'd be
bring the whole
cool.
audience along with us.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And you know what I may even do too is if depending, and that's another problem up here in the mountains, is that we don't have good cell service. So I mean, not good internet service too. So but one of these days I want to create for all these old phones, I want to turn them into Android cameras so you can see what each one is doing, and we'll see if we can catch us some orbs on there too and see
Oh
what
yeah.
happens. So I've got all these different ideas, but yeah, it's good talking to you. And I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you so much for tuning in, and you're welcome to join anytime. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, be good. Bye bye. All right, and thank you so much.